Okay. Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. I'll just get started with just a couple of housekeeping items here. And I believe everyone is muted. We do that just to keep the background noise uh, non-distracting, I suppose. Um, I have, I want to say I have a lot to say, but, and so I did make some notes just to make sure I do not forget to share anything with you. So I'll get started. I just again want to thank everyone for being here and taking time out of your busy day to join us. It's an honor to be here with you all today. I appreciate your time. We'll keep this brief. I just want to say, wow, what a journey we have been on here at TAMS. And whether you've been with TAMS from the early days or you're just joining our community now, I want to extend a heartfelt welcome to you. TAMS isn't just another industry group. It is a place where we encourage and ideas are sparked, connections turn into collaborations, and together we feel we're shaping the future of corporate travel and meetings. So, for those of you who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Michelle, your current TAMS chair and a lifelong travel enthusiast. I've been in the industry 30 plus years. You remember fax machines? I can't believe I actually still use a fax machine for some things today. My journey in this industry has taken me through, I started in on the travel agency side as a corporate travel consultant, and then moved into the role that I hold currently as the travel administration manager at Ritchie Brothers Auctioneers. And along the way, I've been fortunate to serve on other industry boards. I've had the privilege to speak at events and lead roundtables, and I really enjoy contributing to this industry. I love travel, and my passion for this community, for the travel industry and the community led me to TAMS, where I've served as the chair for the past 2 years. So our community is built on collaboration, innovation, and a shared passion for advancing this industry. And it's incredible to see how far we've come in such a short time. And I couldn't be more excited about the future of TAMS and the industry. And I'm so glad to have all of you as part of that. Before we dive into everything we've accomplished together, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge and recognize the visionary leader who made TAMS a reality. I'm sure everyone knows this name, and that is Susan Lichtenstein, the founder of TAMS. Susan had a bold vision for this industry, as anyone who knows her knows. She saw the need for a collaborative, forward-thinking community that brought buyers and suppliers together in a meaningful way, and one that wasn't just about transactions, but about thought leadership, innovation, collaboration, and really just driving change and pushing the envelope in the industry, both travel and the meeting space. And she wanted a place where ideas could be exchanged freely, where solutions could be co-created, and where the future of travel management could be shaped collectively. So, thanks to her leadership and dedication and the belief in this vision, TAMS was born. So today we stand on the foundation that she built, continuing to grow and evolve while staying true to Susan's mission. So on behalf of all of us here at TAMS, I just want to thank Susan for her unwavering commitment, her leadership, and belief in TAMS, and we are forever grateful. I don't know if she's on the call, but thank you, Susan. Looking back, I believe one of our biggest milestones was our first ever conference, the TAMS Ignite 2024. This event marked a turning point for TAMS, bringing together thought leaders, innovators, industry professionals in an intimate, immersive, and impactful setting. So if you were there, you know what I'm talking about when I say immersive. But it was a very different and unique event, and we're so excited for TAMS Ignite 2025. And of course, none of this would be possible without the incredible support of our founding partners. So from the early days, These suppliers and friends and partners stood by us, not just with financial contributions, but by serving on committees, sharing their expertise, and really believing in our vision. Without their dedication, we could not have accomplished all that we have. So I do want to take a moment to express our gratitude to our founding partners, Amadeus, Atlas Travel, BLS, Cvent, Grasp Technologies, Onward and Upward, SAP Concur, Zeno, Sigmund, Take Two Travel, and Traxo. Your commitment to TAMS has been instrumental in our success, and we are forever grateful. Beyond our events, we have also worked hard to provide valuable tools and resources to our members. And a couple of things that stand out to me as the sustainability handbook we created to help travel buyers develop and implement a sustainable travel program. And most recently, the DIY Playbook, which is a comprehensive resource that equips you with knowledge, strategies, and tools needed to effectively manage your travel program. Those are just two examples of how TAMS is committed to providing practical, high-impact solutions to help you succeed. And on a personal note, my journey with TAMS has been one very rewarding experiences of my career. From the very beginning, I believed in this organization and its mission prior to becoming a not-for-profit society. Where we were just coming together as individuals that just wanted to help and give back to the community. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to serve as the board chair of these past 2 years. To me, TAMS is more than just an organization. I feel a sense of community here, and yeah, I'm going to choke up here. So although I am leaving or exiting as the chair of TAMS, I am going to stay extremely involved in TAMS. I'm deeply passionate about TAMS and the work that we're doing, and I'm really excited for the future. And so that I just want to thank you all for being part of this journey, and I'm excited for the future. So I've spoken too long, and I'd like to introduce someone who will play a key role in shaping the future of TAMS, and that is Phyllis Tass. As the founder and CVO, that's Charlie Victor Oscar, Creative Visionary Officer of Purple Cow Consulting, and an accomplished professional in the hotel and corporate travel industry for over 30 years, our executive director of TAMS, Phyllis's wealth of experience and her remarkable history of leadership and innovation within the travel industry were really exemplified earlier when she helped chair our successful first conference, TAMS Ignite 2024. Please welcome me in joining Phyllis Tass.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I am going to, Michelle is really well versed, but I have to read my notes because much like what Michelle said, I don't want to forget anything, and I certainly don't want to leave anyone out because everyone is so valuable. So I want to welcome everybody, and we are better together. That's TAM's motto. That's who and what we are, a totally inclusive organization in the corporate travel and meeting space where everyone is heard and everyone is revered. So welcome to the TAM's annual members meeting. And it's an honor to have evolved from being one of the original members of TAMS to the Ignite 2024 chair and now to the executive director and president. As we reflect on the past year and look ahead to the future, I want to first give a huge thanks to Michelle Grant and her incredible leadership. But she's not going very far. As she said, she will be leading our membership task force. And a big thank you to the TAMS board of directors, Ann Blythe, Cheryl Benjamin, Chris Kaniski, Karen McKinnon, Dorothy Dowling, Mary Ellen Hess, Mark Ziegler, Mike Primo, and Susan Lichtenstein. And a very special thanks to our sponsorship guru, Debbie Thomas, and a big thank you to our behind-the-scenes webmaster, Ash Shavra. We'd be lost without all of you. Your commitment, passion, and support have been the driving force behind our shared success. And this year has been filled with growth, learning, and some remarkable accomplishments. And as Michelle mentioned, none of this would have been possible without all of the original founding partners. As we say goodbye to one chapter, we are really excited to usher in the next. So it's my pleasure to introduce Karen McKinnon shortly, who will be taking on the role of board chair moving forward. Karen, as you know, brings a wealth of experience and a deep passion for our mission and a forward-thinking vision that will continue to guide us towards even greater achievements. Along with Karen, please join me in welcoming our newest board members, Lindsay Pamela, Mary Jo Lake, and Ted Cullen. Their diverse perspectives, expertise, and commitment to our values will be key as we embark on the next phase of our journey. In addition to what Michelle shared, I'd like to take a moment to celebrate just how far we've really come and the exciting opportunities that lie ahead. Since I came on board as executive director last summer, we've created the Pinnacle Partner Program, which is a more comprehensive and fluid initiative, giving our sponsors more flexibility in what is important to them. And so this creative and innovative sponsorship partner program, I believe you'll find to be very valuable. So if you have any questions about that, please reach out to Debbie Thomas at tamstravel.org, and she'll be glad to give you that information. After an enormously successful Ignite 2024, we're creating an amazing Ignite 2025. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. If you thought last year was something, this will certainly not disappoint you. You need to register now if you haven't already done so, because the early bird ends this Friday. And we still have a few sponsor and kiosks available. So again, get in touch with Debbie Thomas, or you can reach out to me for these opportunities. And a big thanks to our co-chairs, Susan Shade and Chris Martin, for leading the charge for Ignite 2025. The next thing we have coming up this year is TAMspire. Actually, you all spoke and we listened. You wanted us to provide our members and industry colleagues with an opportunity for everyone to be part of a mentorship program. So thank you all of you that responded to the survey that went out this past fall. We will have more information at Ignite on TAMspire, and it will also be on our website. We will be launching TAMspire early May, and it will be individual or small group mentorship programs. We will continue with our TAMS talks, which most of the content comes from the Ignite conference, and also creating 10 minutes with TAMS and buyer roundtables. And these will all be virtual, and everyone is invited to participate in some way. We have some very valuable and relevant white papers coming up soon, and an educational series as well. We will continue our partnership with PACT in the fight to end human trafficking, and a portion of all Ignite registrations will go to PACT. And last but not least, we have a new supplier advisory council. I'm very excited that Dorothy Dowling is our advisory council chair, as she plays a pivotal role in guiding us forward. The council is made up of our sponsors. So in addition to the support of our dedicated board and their collective expertise, we will have invaluable input and opportunities to achieve our goals for TAMS. As I turn this over to our new chair, I have full confidence that our organization is in excellent hands and has an amazing path forward. I am truly honored for the support and trust you have in me, and now it's my pleasure to formally introduce our new chair, Karen McKinnon, Senior Vice President, Global and Strategic Partnerships at Atlas Travel. Karen is a corporate travel veteran, industry advocate with a passion for nonprofit causes. Karen has 30 plus years experience. I think between the three of us, we have almost 100 years here. Wow. Karen has 30 plus years experience building relationships and global partnerships with Fortune 1000 companies. Karen is a creative strategist, effective executive leader, seasoned public speaker, and passionate crusader and fundraiser. She has worked tirelessly in our industry as a government liaison and has been featured in many industry publications. She has a strong affinity for duty of care and the world. In her personal time, she has traveled frequently to volunteer in Haiti and has led multiple groups for disaster recovery with various ministries in the US and Africa. And it's my pleasure to give you Karen McKinnon.
Thank you so much, Phyllis. I'm just going to say I've been using that 30 plus line for a while. So I'm pretty confident we're up over the 100 because of me. So yeah. Anyway, but first and foremost, I'm incredibly humbled, grateful, thankful that you have put your confidence in me, and I have huge shoes to fill between Michelle and the leaders that came before her. So that has not gone unnoticed how, what a fantastic job Michelle has done and her predecessors as well. So to be in that field alone is humbling enough. And I know that I couldn't do it without her continued support, which she has offered, thankfully. And in addition to my company support, who's been an early adopter of TAMS, they went out on a limb because I talked them into it, and they've stuck it out. And they've been founding partners. They attended Ignite in a big way, supporting Ignite. This year we brought clients, so I'm super excited about that. So I did want to thank my company, the past board, the current board, and Debbie and Phyllis, workhorses with tremendous ideas and visions. So without you, this is absolutely impossible. So you can't leave. Let's just get that in writing, okay? Then I will feel better. Yeah, so a few things I just wanted to mention was why am I doing this? And I'm saying that because one of my daughters just asked me, and not in the nice way. So if anyone has daughters, mine are adults now, it's the same way they ask, like, why are you wearing that? Are you wearing that? That's the same tone. I get the same tone. So why are you doing that? And in other words, like, won't that just take time away from us and grandchildren and, because it's all about them. And so I had to really think about it. And I told them that the travel industry has been good to me. The travel industry has given me the gift of travel. It's given you, my daughters, the gift of travel. And I feel a responsibility to pay that back. And I've always felt that way. And I've tried to do that throughout my career. But TAMS is a little extra special to me because I think I have a comfort. My comfort zone is in smaller to mid-sized places where there is fluidity and maneuverability, and you can get things done. And so I see that here in TAMS is a home where maybe along with this board and this membership, we can make a difference. And I don't want to sound corny, but I do believe that that's true. And this is an industry that is unlike no other. And I admire our resiliency. This is an industry that has been through, well, numerous events, economic turndowns, 9/11, personally losing colleagues and clients, a global pandemic. It goes on and on. But we have this resiliency and we just pop back up and we just get it done. So I love that about our industry. I've made friends in all corners of the globe. And one thing I noticed, in addition to the resiliency of the people in our industry, there's always a sense of humor and a sense of fun. And I can tell you personally, I was one of the people that left briefly and I went to the nonprofit side. And if anyone works for nonprofit, forgive me. But when I came out, I said, I don't think they think I'm funny. Well, maybe because they're doing things, very, very serious things like saving lives in fifth world countries. But I love this industry because in the darkest, hardest times, trials, we somehow find the laughter. We somehow find the connection to each other. And that's why we've been able to be resilient. So this is an industry that attracts a certain type of person and clearly the type of people that I've seen active in TAM. So I'm really excited to be here. And in terms of how I see us moving forward, at least from where I sit, where I can make a difference or things I'm passionate about, I do worry that we're a business that's aging out. There is a large population of people over 50 in our industry, and there is a very small population of people under 30 in our industry, and that's not changing. So what can we do as TAMS, but maybe as an industry? And maybe this is something we can collaborate with other organizations. I think we have a tendency to stay separate, but maybe we come together as leaders from other organizations, other events that get planned in our industry to problem solve some of these things that are serious. We mentioned the 100 years. We're not going to be here forever. So who's going to rise up and take on these leadership positions? So that's something I'm very excited about, is more collaboration in the industry and how can we drive interest, recruit and retain youth into our industry. So that's an initiative I'd like to see come into fruition. I'd also, we just through the evolution of TAMS, I think, you know, different things happen, but I'd like to see revitalization, and growth in our committees, maybe setting up our predecessor before Michelle had mentioned using projects and having project leads with a start and finish date as either supplemental to or in addition to committees where we really get things done. And we need your help. So I'm hoping that if you're listening, you have a willingness to get involved. You're here, you showed up. I don't think it's all out of curiosity. What is TAMS doing? I'm hoping that the majority of you are here because you have an interest in doing something and getting involved. And even if it's just coming to Ignite to see what it's all about. One of our clients said it was the best conference of her life and of her career, and she's been to a lot of them. So if it's your first Ignite, I think we will not disappoint you. So I've gone on long enough. I'll turn it back to Phyllis. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. We are really, really looking forward to having you lead the charge with us. And again, going back to Ignite, which is, first and foremost coming up shortly, please go to the website, or we can email out to all the members the link again to register. Again, the early bird ends on Friday. And like Karen said, and I said, you will not be disappointed. Our two education chairs, Will Pinnell and Jamie Meek, they're putting together an outstanding and totally creative and innovative day of education that if you think, like I said before, if you thought last year was great, wait till you see this year. So again, we thank you all. We are so grateful for your support, and get involved. And let's move TAMS forward. As we always say, better together. Thank you. Yes, see everyone in Phoenix.
Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye.